Welcome back to the Jewel Pod
Yeah, no me
podcast,
gustó
the
esto.
best podcast. What? Oh, it's our new jingle. I'm like making it for us. So
No me gustó.
okay. So how's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah.
Yo estoy bien aquí. Acabo de comer.
That's good to hear. How's your mom doing? Is she better?
Está bien, muy bien. O sea, acaba de salir de cirugía, pero ya está bien.
Oh, how delightful. Lucian, how are you today?
I'm okay. Are we just gonna breeze past?
Breeze. Oh, my jingle? Yeah, sorry. Okay, it's our new jingle I'm working on. Something that's in the works. I'm really excited about it. Really excited to show
Okay.
everyone. So
In the
Yeah, for
works.
sure.
Yep.
No.
okay. Kobee, good to have you
What's
back.
up? Yeah, man.
You missed last week.
Yeah.
Had our first guest, which was exciting, but good to have Kobee back here.
Yeah, I actually ended up listening to last week's, and I got a couple points off of it. First off, Lucian, that's disgusting.
Yeah. You should have been there. You should have told me that my willy was out.
I don't think
People
I was there,
tried.
but really. People tried. And then second off, you guys were talking about top 3 rappers,
Sí.
and I don't think I'd call him top 3, but he's definitely like top 5. Lil
¿Quién?
Dicky, I agree.
See,
no.
I'm
No,
not
I agree.
crazy.
No.
He's
Because-
all right. His flow is
Está
nice.
bien,
he's
pero
got-
no
he's got-
está ahí arriba.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from, but like,
Dude.
Dude, he does
It's also-
everything though. He's got crazy flow.
Right?
He can rap serious, sad,
Right?
funny.
have you seen
like-
Dave?
Yeah.
Dave is so good
It
too.
is
He
good.
has his own show. He's just so creative.
I've seen part of
Está
Dave.
very, ¿cómo se dice? Mid?
I disagree, but
He's-
Trippie Red's even in it. How could you not like it?
Pues he visto nomás 1 o 2 episodios, pero no he visto que él está ahí.
Yeah, okay.
So we're not gonna touch on that topic of
We're talking about Lil Dicky right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know what you're referring to, man.
okay.
Okay, Kobee. Anyway, did you want to say your top 3 rappers?
I mean, sure. I don't. I think Byron's the only one that would probably know him. Like Suicide Boys.
Underground.
Wow.
Yeah, I know Suicide Boys.
Do you? Do you listen to him though?
I don't listen to him a lot, but I've like
Oh, okay.
if we're in the car and my friends are bumping it, I'll bump it too.
Tuzi, which he's kind of underground.
I feel like I've
Okay.
heard it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's pretty good.
Sounds familiar.
And then probably either like Ghostmane or Gosha.
Mm.
Or not Gosha.
Go,
Snot.
Snot. Yeah,
That's
there
Snot.
you go.
Yep.
Snot goes hard.
I like Snot. Yeah. Well, the rapper, not okay.
Yeah, well.
Either one. I mean,
I don't drink it regularly. I'll put it that way.
Drink.
What's up?
regularly?
What's up?
You're snot.
And then the last point I had here, it actually goes back to week 1. And Lucian's actually got something to admit.
So I have a confession. I've been wanting to bring it up for some time, but
We wanted to save it for the podcast.
yes, for sure. Gage, I was the one that messaged you on Yik Yak, acting as if I was the blonde girl. I'm the one that said that you requested to follow the gram. I'm the one that said you were the loud ginger. It was all me. You weren't technically rejected.
So what we're saying is there still might be a chance.
There is.
I know I should be mad at you, but that's just too awesome. But like, I mean, whoever's behind the screen, like my offer still stands. If you want to get married, I'm not saying
Oh,
Right,
married
right.
already?
Sheesh.
I don't. I feel like we know each other. We could.
You know each other on a personal level?
No, me and you.
Oh. Yeah, we know each other, but that don't necessarily need to get married.
I don't. We'll talk about it later.
No?
We'll talk about it later.
I don't
I think
we really need to.
I think the funny thing about that whole situation is he commented it first, and then on a sorry about that. On a different Yik Yak that you made, I'm the one that commented. So I'm surprised you didn't even see.
So I'll marry both of you, I
Well,
guess.
no, not.
Hey,
What
what
am
about
I
me?
getting at?
Yeah, we're not married.
Okay,
yet.
yeah, you can come
Can
too.
I be you guys' best man? All 3 of you?
Yeah?
I guess so. Wow. I've been a bit blindsided, but
Yeah, there's been a number of occasions I wanted to bring it up, but I've
that is good.
You've held
You
strong.
guys got me.
Yeah.
Proud of
I'll admit it. You got me. The thing is, I was so like confused at how fast she was responding too. It was like,
Right.
why are you being like this?
I thought it would be so funny. I'm like, watch this. And then 10 minutes later, boom, posted on on Snapchat. So I've been rejected.
Yeah. I guess, Lucien, we could get married, but I think we do need to address a certain issue that we already have
I'm
living
straight? Oh.
together. Nope, not that one. The certain issue that maybe keeps me up at night a lot.
What might that be?
Well, it's actually a few things. We could say the loudest snoring I've probably ever heard in my entire life.
I'm a
The
heavy
somehow,
breather.
the somehow
Yeah, so-
talking when heavy breather. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
I'm a heavy breather.
The somehow talking when you're sleeping like a lot,
Oh.
and the flapping of arms that occurs.
I've never flapped my
No, I
arms.
have videos of you flap your arms.
There's no way.
And I've actually heard Kobee does a little bit of sleep talking too. I don't know if our certain guest in here wanted to hop on and tell us about it. She says no.
She's a bit scared. Yeah, I suppose I do. She says I do, at least.
Lucien
Yeah,
has
you
said like
always-
sentences. He'll like
I have
laugh.
this crazy story of my brother. He used to talk in his sleep. Like one time he had a weird dream. He was driving the car. My stepdad was in the passenger seat, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, he sees our stepdad like right in his face, and in real life, like he breathed out, so he tried to yell. Dude, this scared me so much. All I heard just in pitch black room was just
No, one.
Dude, it was so bad.
Yeah, Lucian's snoring is awful and super loud. But the weirdest sleep story I've ever heard is probably with my cousin. Shout out Kelsey Green. She was sleepwalking one night, sleptwalked out of her house and into the street, and didn't
No
wake up at
way.
all.
That would be terrifying.
No idea how that even
You can
works.
get injured very heavily
I know.
for being that
Do you guys?
active of a
Do you
sleeper.
guys believe this? Like, you can't wake up a sleepwalker.
I've
'Cause I've
heard
heard-
it. I don't know
I've
if it's
heard,
true
like-
or not.
I don't know if it's
It's
true or
just-
not. I've never.
I think it's just dangerous what they'll do. Like they might swing on you
Yeah.
or something. Like I don't
I
think
could
it's
take a
bad
punch.
for them.
Now, one time, my mom told me she was up late at night, just at her desk, and I just ran across. My house was very long and narrow, and like I could run from the far like west side all the way to the far east side, and I did so carrying my pillow in the middle of the night, completely zonked, and I just dumped it on the. I dumped it on the trunk in the back of the house, and then just ran back to my room. And I woke up the next morning completely pillowless, and I was so confused. And she's like, "No, yeah, last night you just ran across the house."
Or like another time when we were someone was trying to like frame us for sleepwalking. They came into our own room and maybe rearrange some stuff, putting shoes on shelves and
Towels on the like
full
mirror.
racks on our
Do
beds.
you guys ever figure out who that was?
We have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, especially since I've caught them in the act in a different room potentially.
Who are you referring to?
Would
que-
you
de que
wait?
no
Would you
estamos
happen to
hablando?
know anything about it?
¿De qué hablas?
Oh,
I know.
sorry to bother you, sir.
No speak good English.
Okay, I do have a topic I want to talk about here. That's just funny as hell to me, and I don't know why.
He's lying.
No, it is. So, do you guys ever have people who you don't really ever talk to just message you and tell you like weird things or send you weird things? Like maybe you don't know them that well, but they just send you like the weirdest TikTok and you don't know how to respond. And so you're just like,
not TikToks, but I have this dude on Snapchat.
Oh yeah.
He posts these really weird things on his story, and I used to hang out with him in middle school. I don't even know how I got a Snapchat. Never talked to the dude once in high school, and like the other day he's like, "Hey yo, you got Xbox or PlayStation?" I know you got PlayStation. I'm like, what? Dude, I haven't talked to you in years. What do you want? And then I said, no, I got Xbox. He never responded.
He's like, you're one of those guys.
I have a friend on PlayStation who like I don't really like text or talk to regularly. Like we just kind of play games together. And just one day out of the blue, he just like tells me like what he's doing. He's like, oh yeah, just like driving in my truck right now. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then another thing happened where another kid I don't really talk to, like I'm friends with, but I don't talk to regularly, just sent me a very strange TikTok. And again, I didn't know how to respond, so I was just like, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, back in the day, I felt like I was that kid.
No, you still are.
On Snapchat, I used to always send the like random not so funny memes on the like Discover page
You still do.
to random people on Snapchat. And then they just
Yeah,
send
no,
back
you
like a laughing emoji. Like they really didn't
They
want
definitely
to
didn't
get
watch the
that.
video.
No, like I don't know. I always thought it was hilarious.
Is it like the ones you send in the group chats?
It's most
Not
definitely
as
is.
much like that, but I do that. I do that on purpose now because those ones are funny.
We'll ask a serious question in the group chat, and then Lucien just meme. Has nothing to do with the
I
conversation.
have an arsenal at this point. So,
One for every single situation, but half those situations won't ever occur.
yep, that's exactly
it's,
right.
it's always the low quality videos.
Yes,
too.
it's always the low quality videos. They're the funniest ones, in my opinion.
Okay, so our first episode of the podcast just came out. How are you guys feeling about that? Have you received any praise or feedback or anything that kind of made you excited for it?
My so since I posted it on my Instagram promoting it, my sister reached out to me. She's like, so you got a podcast? I'm like, what? No, that's not me. And then apparently my mom wanted to watch it, so I sent her the link, and she hasn't said anything, so I'm assuming it's good.
Yeah, I did the same, literally about the same thing
know.
happened. My sister reached out, and then my mom reached out. And I don't know, it's just always so fun when you're doing stuff, how supportive your parents are.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they just
for
do
sure.
so much for us, and I appreciate them so much. Like,
Thanks, mom.
thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Like, last weekend I went home and to watch the football games, and my parents just, like, bought so much unnecessary food and made so much food just for me and my
just for you.
sister. And it's just, I don't know, it's just so cute how they do so much for us. So shout out to parents. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you, my mom and my dad.
Dude, every time I go home, my mom never goes grocery shopping until I come home. Literally, I'll come home, and then Saturday morning, all right, let's go grocery shopping, and we get like a whole week's worth of food, and I'm like, Mom, I'm here for like a day and a half. Like, it's
Yeah.
good.
No, she does that to me too, but she also like always buys me like a 40 pack of water and a bunch of snacks and stuff to take with me back to college. It's just like the little things like that. And she always asks me if I brought my laundry home because she's always willing to do that for me.
My
It's
mom,
always just a little thing. What were you
my
gonna
mom
say?
tries to, but I don't let her. Like she
Oh,
wants to
yeah.
do my laundry or she wants to buy me snacks and stuff, but I'm like, no, I don't need this. Thank you
That-
though.
That's
but I
the
don't-
snack
don't
thing
need
I
it.
agree with, because I mean I have my own job, so I feel bad spending my mom's
Yeah.
money. But like
Yeah.
unless I really absolutely need it, like if I don't have gas to get back, like I feel bad for asking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's always the little things. Like, you guys just ever hear a song? Like, I was going to the casino on Friday, and I just heard this song that was
Hey,
like,
that's illegal.
no, it's on a reservation. It's fine. And it was
You're
just a song
17
about.
though.
I'm 19,
I
actually.
thought he was 15.
Anyway,
Wait.
I heard a song that was like Dad's Old Number or something like that. Just about, it's by Cole Swindell, I think, and just about how he lost his dad and how he'll never get those little moments with him anymore. And it just made me call my dad and just tell him that I miss him and appreciate him. So, I mean, it's just always those little moments that you just think of him and
I
want to
could
reach
definitely
out.
relate to having a dad. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry.
So have you guys
So,
ever
moving
thought
on.
about like just traveling the world or anywhere in the United States, just where particularly you want to see? You like read
I want to
about
go to
or-
Wyoming.
Shut up with your Wyoming, dude.
Sorry.
It's a 13-hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's not even on the near side of Wyoming. It's on the far side.
it's almost in Idaho actually.
Literally.
No, you.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, finish it. Finish it.
You are how do I?
How do I? No, but for real, like I personally, I've always wanted to travel to Greece,
Greece
and
would be
Rome as
awesome.
well. Just because I read the Percy Jackson books in like third
I know.
grade,
Yeah, same.
and I'm like, I would like to see all that like monuments and stuff.
Did you know Ketchup's studying abroad in Greece next year?
No way,
Yeah,
dude, she should take me with her.
that's what I said, and then she got mad at me.
Oh.
So
Well, you
Maybe
said it in
you
a
sh-
creepy, like, I want to get with you way, so.
take me with you.
That's
Maybe
pretty
you
much
shouldn't
the
call
way
her
you said it.
ketchup. Maybe
Well, she does use a lot of ketchup.
she does. That's true.
You look like ketchup.
An excessive amount.
Thank you.
Way too much. Buckets.
No.
Did you guys have any topics?
Well, I mean, I was just going to.
I mean, I was still on the
Okay.
where you want to
I
travel.
was just
Go
going to
ahead.
go off of that.
Yeah, no, forgot about that. Kind of cut you off. My bad. I apologize. I will now shut up for the rest of the podcast.
Thanks.
No, but you
so
can
now we
answer.
can actually talk. No, in 8th grade, I went to D.C. and saw the monuments and that for a school field trip or whatever. I'd love to go again. I felt like I didn't appreciate it enough because I
Right.
was still just a little kid. But now that I'm older, I think back about that stuff and I'm like, that's I get some really cool stuff that they have there. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I want to go back again.
Did you go to New York too?
No.
My school did DC and New York.
I heard.
Well,
a
we
lot
just
of
went to
schools do
DC.
that.
DC was very cool and very fun, but I just remember being at like the Lincoln Monument and there were just rats crawling all over,
Oh,
and I was like, gross.
I don't know what monument you went to, but
I just said it was the
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Lincoln one.
I think you were missing.
He has the hat. He did a
Like
lot for
Abraham.
the
No.
slaves.
Abraham.
He didn't have the hat.
He released the
Not on
slaves,
the statue. He
He
didn't.
had slaves.
but he
So
Someone else
our
laughed.
school
Pity laugh.
didn't go to what was it, New York, but we had a program that I was in. It's like helped you get into college. That went to New York, and that was pretty neat. There's way too many people for me, but it was all right.
For our band trip, I went. I'm kind of disappointed that we went my freshman year instead of my senior year because I still didn't know a lot of people in high school, but we went to Disney World for our band trip.
Oh, that would be a
was
lot of
really
fun.
fun.
I want to go to Disney World. I don't care what age I am. Disney World will always.
No.
There's so much things for you to do at no matter what age.
You got to fast pass it. That's
Oh,
the way
yeah.
to go.
Honestly,
it's,
dude.
Honestly,
it's
yeah.
the way to go.
I heard this during class. Some girl said it. Like, did you know in Disney World, if somebody dies there, they will not like say it's a death on their property. Like, they will move it off the property and then say they died like
Oh my
outside.
gosh,
That would
that's
Like-
kind of
illegal.
dark.
I feel
I don't know when it was. It was like 1900 something. Some kid got decapitated, and
Oh
they
my God.
they
I think I
they
heard
didn't
about that.
claim it was on their property.
Anyway, Lucian, to answer your question, Austria. I've always wanted to go there.
Why Austria?
Just it's literally known for like cool scenery.
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's where the Sound of Music took place. No,
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure, dude.
You probably
Austria
couldn't-
and Hawaii. I went to Hawaii. Hawaii's so cool. I love it there.
Everybody
Spring
that
break senior year. Let's just all go to Hawaii.
Yeah, everybody that I've heard that's gone to Hawaii wants to go back.
Dude, if I'm still at the deli, hell no. Ain't no way I'm making enough money for that.
Oh,
And that's the end.
we're gonna take a little bit of a break there because we missed that anyway. So we'll get back to you in a minute.
Out of the way! What's that guy's problem? And why is he still riding a bicycle with training wheels?
I know, right? Skateboards are so much cooler.
No way, man. Hoverboards are the way to go. They're quick, easy, and so much fun.
Interesting. So where can I buy one of these magnificent machines?
Will you stop acting like this is some cheesy TV commercial? Where do you think you can get them? Literally anywhere.
Okay, I might just go buy one then.
Yeah, me too. You have fun here with him.
Watch out!
Hoverboards, buy yours today.
Hey man, you pick a banjo real nice.
Back up, boy, or I'm gonna pick a fight.
Whoa man, I wasn't trying to do anything. Jeez, okay.
Hey, dude, come with me. I know a place 10 times better than this. Wayne State College has a country western club where we can learn to line dance, listen to country music, and just socialize and make new friends.
That sounds great. When do they meet?
Every Wednesday. In the spring and fall, we meet on the tennis courts, and in the winter, in the student center.
Come to WSC's Country Western Club every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. We will not spit on you.
I did not see this. Okay, welcome back to the Jewel
And
Pod.
we're back.
Welcome back to the Jewel.
And we're back.
Why do you always cut me off?
This is my show.
This is my show.
It's not a show, guys. It's a movie.
Didn't ask you.
No.
Didn't ask you.
Why'd you just copy me?
I thought that was...
So, Kobee and Lucien, I hear you guys are looking into new cars.
We're making big boy moves.
I'm in the process.
Trying.
Yes,
You,
trying.
I heard
you've been
you-
trying for a few months.
Yeah, maybe so. If anybody wants a 2003 red Ford Ranger, I will be
With
willing
about
to.
210,000 miles. You got to
Hey,
include
we don't
that.
need to include that part. About 4,000 cash will do.
So, what happened to that dude? Because I know, was it this past week or this week that
Yeah, it was
some
just
guy
a few
went
days
to
ago.
go look at the truck?
Yeah, Monday. Some dude was very interested. He said 4,100 cash. He's gonna come take a look at it. And then he ended up test driving it. And then we got back. We were at Casey's. We drove down to like Wayne East and then back. And he basically shook on it. He's like, "Yeah, you write up the bill of sale." And then his son was with him. He was taking off my plates. And then it was basically a done deal. And then I was like, all right, I'll get the title to you by about 6 o'clock today. And then he's like, no. Just basically like that. He made his son message me saying, "Oh, I'm sorry about this. My dad, he's gonna pass on the offer." And I'm like, "Dude, you do that before the like closing steps, not like after the closing steps."
So the funny thing about that is it was actually the same guy came and looked at it like a week before, and he said he had $3,900 in cash.
Yes, it was the same guy, and I didn't know that at the time. I thought it was a new guy.
Yeah, no, we went through the whole messaging process again. Like, here's the owner's number, here's how you can reach him, all this stuff, and it was the same guy.
Yeah, and the second time around, he made his son message me, which is why I didn't know it was the same person.
Okay,
What a
that makes
fool.
sense.
And he hops out of the car. I'm like, "Hi,
a minute.
hi again."
Hey.
So you're still stuck with the truck.
I am still stuck with the truck temporarily until someone wants to buy a 2003 red Ford Ranger.
What kind of car are you looking to get then? If you sell that one,
If I
Tesla?
sell it,
Tesla, Jeep Wrangler, one of those.
I want a Jeep Wrangler, dude. It doesn't even have to be a new one. It's just got to be fairly low rust and runs. That's about all I need. I don't care what color. I don't care.
listen. You pay me $10,000 for my car. We got a deal. It's a Jeep.
Not a Wrangler.
It's a Wrangler.
No.
I'll convert it.
What is it? A Cherokee?
Nope.
Liberty. It's a Cherokee.
It's a
then.
Cherokee.
It's a Cherokee.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Nope. Just Jeep.
Just a Jeep.
No, it's a Jeep Cherokee Laredo. Kobee, what about your? You went and got.
Yeah, I
We're
went.
asking for a loan.
Yeah. It was stressful. I don't know why, but it was kind of scary.
Just earlier today, right?
Yeah, just today. I went to the bank and asked for a loan, and they said I could get one, but I needed a cosigner, and that's where I started really stressing because everyone I know has terrible credit. And so I called. I'm not gonna say who on the podcast because they said don't really tell anyone because they wouldn't do it for anyone else. So I called somebody, and they thought long and hard about it, and they called me back. They're like, "Yeah, I think we'll do it for you, but just don't let anybody else know because we really wouldn't do it for anyone else." So that makes me feel pretty special.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And so if Gage is free Saturday, we might go up to Omaha and pick up a new car.
Oh.
What car?
And he's going to take me out to dinner.
I might take you out to dinner.
I'll go.
Oh, you
Where
want
to?
Sure.
It's a 2004 Volkswagen Jetta.
Oh.
Oh, yes. You wanted a car with a lot of miles to the gallon.
Yes.
What is this?
Like 50.
That's
Oh,
insane.
It's a diesel. So yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. You got to make sure it doesn't gel up in the winter. Doesn't that happen with diesels?
Yeah.
Brittany, what were you saying? Did you want to hop on the podcast for the first time?
She mumbling
Okay.
stuff back there.
Shaking her head.
Okay, Byron, can I get your notes now?
So one. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm looking at your notes. You got some interesting ones here. One I want to talk about, but another one that just says nice weather but windy.
Got some nice weather.
But it's windy.
it's
It's windy.
That's true. And
Nope, that's all we're saying.
No. We can continue.
I don't
off of
want
that.
to. I don't want to
Dude,
talk about the weather on
I've
here.
been wanting to go disc golf so bad.
So go.
It's so windy. Dude, the
Okay.
weather's literally perfect. If
Which
there
is-
was like no wind, perfect. Literally
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah,
weather.
it is really good weather. And we couldn't even hardly play football
Oh,
yesterday.
it was so bad, dude.
Yeah,
Yep,
it wasn't
okay.
even enjoyable.
So anyway, I
So
want to get to
continuing on the what?
Nope. I want to get to one of these topics here, and then we'll probably end the podcast with it. But I like this one. It says, if you could go back and give yourself a piece of advice, what would you say, and what age would you go back to?
My senior year.
And
Wrestle.
Well, I got two things. One,
Only one thing.
is school related and one's family related. But not school, but like I wrestled, and I just wish I put more effort into it my last year. I mean, I put in a lot of effort and a lot of hard work, but just how close I lost my last couple matches would have been a difference of how hard I tried in practice a couple times. And then the other time is just making better decisions my senior year, at least the first semester, because I put myself in a pickle for a little while. But, I mean, we're thriving now.
There you go.
And my relationship with my parents are great.
Nice.
do you want to go?
I'm still thinking.
Kobe, do you want to go?
I think I'd go back in time and to like 3rd grade and tell myself to start wrestling because I started sophomore year, and I'm not going to say I was good, like I wasn't, but I feel like I progressed pretty quick. So like if I started in 3rd grade, I think I could have been really good. But yeah.
I think I'd probably go back to like 4th or 5th grade and told myself to try out for sports. Because I'm pretty damn athletic. Like for my size and my build, I'm pretty athletic. And if I would have tried and like done like exercise and done weights and all that, I would have been a pretty decent linebacker. Not gonna lie. I have the body for it. Like that's all I'm saying. But, like I just wish I would have tried more and like got into sports and all that because I feel like my life would have gone in a whole different route if I did.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm about to make this a lot darker than you guys, but I would probably go back to when I was like 16 or 17 and I don't know, tell myself to learn something about respect because I went through a period where I was, I don't know, I want to say selfish, and I said a lot of hurtful things and did a lot of hurtful things to people I cared about, and also just telling myself that you don't get forever with everyone. And so enjoy the moments that you have, because there was a period of like a year or two where I lost a lot of people that were close to me, and that really sucked. So, I mean, just reminding yourself that enjoy every moment you can and reach out as much as you can, because there's a lot of people that you never get that last call with, that last conversation with. I mean, people get taken from you really unexpectedly. So, I mean, just to enjoy those are really special. So,
yeah, I'm with that. That was a lot more deep than I expected.
So I see we're a heartfelt podcast now, huh?
Yes, we are only going to do content that is family friendly now. And
yes, and we touch the hearts of each and every single one of our listeners.
If you're not crying by the end of our podcast, then don't even join in again.
Yeah.
We're serious.
Okay, this is my last episode, guys.
Anyway, ending on a light note, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to start doing this again. Hopefully every week or so. We'll have a guest on every other week for our plans. We're all going to continue doing the show and hopefully brighten you guys' day every time that we can. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Jewel Pod.
Bye-bye.